Met today. It's a special called meeting to discuss in private the county administrator's employment contract and recent concerns about the EMS service.
County Administrator Joseph Cornell oversees EMS and has recently been questioned about how he's handled concerns of leadership failure and employee morale within the agency. 7 News reporter Kirsten Glavin has been following this developing story very closely. She's here right now live at 7 on Main with new details. Kirsten.
Well, Gordon, Amy, this was the first time county council members got their hands on Cornell's employment contract in an hour-and-a-half-long executive session. But what was remarkable about this meeting after it returned to a public discussion was that county council unanimously took a vote of confidence in the administrator, while some EMS employees continue to challenge that he's the root of the problem.
All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye. Right after receiving the county administrator's employment contract, Greenville County Council taking a unanimous vote of confidence in Joseph Cornell without fully getting a chance to read through it.
I would love to have had it earlier, quite honestly, and I asked for it so that we could review it and maybe have questions available. But at this point, I'm ready to put it behind us.
County Councilman Rick Roberts says the vote was intended to show confidence in Cornell's ability to handle the problems at Greenville's emergency medical service that have been uncovered in our reports over the past weeks. He says council will eventually give Cornell a performance review after concerns were raised that he hadn't received one in years.
By the time I think our conversations were done, I think there was a consensus that we need to have some type of formalized evaluation.
Cornell, who oversees EMS, was thrust into the spotlight over how he was handling mounting problems within the agency. Several EMS employees have come to 7 News anonymously, saying Cornell is the root of alleged leadership failures.
They understand the issue, but they're looking at it from their perspective, and he's looking at it from a total different perspective.
Cornell declined to comment Thursday, saying he was late to a meeting. Can you answer 1 or 2 questions?
Yeah, I can.
But he did tell County Council his goal is to create a clear vision to employees about the future of EMS and wants to improve communication between administration and field staff.
Look to the future so that we continue to be the top EMS system around.
Councilman Roberts did tell me today that they are working on a survey to give to EMS employees in the hopes of outlining more of the concerns they still have.
And when it comes to the contract here that we've talked about, is that something that any of us can go online and look at?
Yeah, that is something that we were able to get a copy of today, and I did post it to our website. So if you're interested in taking a look at his employment contract, you can just head to WSPA.com. It's all right there.
Kirsten, thanks.
We now know the name of